Now this particular problem now deals with not calculating the price of the bond, but calculating the yield on the bond. And to do that, we're going to use the approximate yield to maturity formula. And this problem reads like this. It says a bond has a $1,000 par value or face value, 10 years to maturity, and a 7% annual coupon or stated return. And it's selling in the market for $985. And the question is, what's the yield on the bond? Again, as I told you before, in these bond problems now, if they tell you the price, they want you to calculate the yield. If they give you the yield, they want you to calculate the price. So this particular problem, the bond that they describe in this problem now, has a $1,000 face value and a 7% stated return or coupon return. It's got 10 years remaining on its life, and it pays interest annually. That's what's in the indenture of this bond. They tell us that the price of this bond in the market right now is $985. As an investor, the question becomes, if I paid $985 for this bond and I get $70 a year for 10 years and then $1,000 10 years from now, what rate of return would I earn on my investment? The yield to maturity is the bond's internal rate of return. So as an investor, we're total return investors. We're interested in that number. We want to know what return that we would earn. And the approximate yield to maturity formula, you'll see in the numerator, the annual interest the bond pays, plus the price of the bond at maturity. Remember, at maturity, all bonds sell for face value, so that's going to be $1,000. Minus the price of the bond in the market, and they tell us the price of the bond in the market is $985. Divided by the number of years to maturity, which again is 10 years in this case, 10. The denominator is the average value of the bond. The ending value of the bond plus the beginning value of the bond divided by 2, a simple average. The price at maturity, of course, is $1,000. The price in the market right now is $985. Add those together, divided by 2, that's the average value of the bond over its life. This is all the information. 7% of $1,000 is $70. The price of maturity is $1,000. The price in the market right now is $985. And the bond has 10 years remaining on its life. A little math, you find that the approximate yield of maturity on this bond is 7.2%. So if you're an investor and you invest $985 in an investment, and from that investment you get $70 a year for 10 years, and then $1,000 10 years from now, your annualized rate of return on that investment, 7.2%.